I'd like to find someone that is genuine, honest, trustworthy, caring, and has a general passion for life.
Although love hasn't eluded Melia, she's yet to find the man of her dreams.
I have met quite a few people who possess all the qualities that I'm after, but unfortunately time and circumstance has not allowed us to be together. So hopefully in the future I'll find someone who can hang around for a little while.
Back in Sydney, Melia is at Manly Beach with a special surprise that will see her 5 lonely hearts sink or swim.
I've never learnt how to surf properly, so I thought today's the chance to try. So let's go surfing.
Start paddling for me. Okay, here comes the wave. Paddle as hard as you can. All right, just hit the tail of the board you're on. Up you get. Stay nice and low. Now, you rise up like this, you're gone.
I think I've got a fair idea of my top 3 to come back to the farm with me, but perhaps I'll get blown away today. It depends on what the boys are like.
As they head into the water, Melia is first to get an early equal footing, while the boys are keen to make a splash and impress their date.
I'm going to try my hardest to impress Melia today. Do a few dances on the board, see how we go.
I don't think surfing's going to make it or break it today for these boys. You know, we'll all bring something different, and hopefully Melia sees that and sees through what we can do on a board.
Although Melia is colliding with her beach buddies on their boards, have 2 hearts already collided.
I wouldn't say I have romantic feelings for her. That'd be probably jumping the gun a little bit. But hopefully after today I'll be in love and you know, we'll get married soon.
Outside in the surf, 5 hopeful hotties have made an impression on Western Australian winemaker Melia, and one potential partner is already on her radar.
Out of the group of 5 that I had the date with today, Martin shined with his personality. I think he's a really great guy. So Martin, you're pretty good in the surf out there. You've obviously done it before. Had a bit of practice?
Yeah, I surfed in Scotland before I came here. Yeah, it was one of the reasons.
Big wetsuits.
Definitely a wetsuit, but not here today. It's fantastic.
Well, if you can surf in Scotland, you can surf here.
You can surf anywhere. That's
Exactly, it's hardcore.
Well, I think I showed Melia that was genuine. I think that's probably one of my strong points, that I'm genuine. And everything I say is just how it is, I think.
What do Scottish people know about wine?
We know everything about everything.
Gotta have something to drink with your haggis.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I like wine. I don't
So
mind.
what would be the best wine to match with haggis?
Oh, I don't think you could drink it with wine. I think you've got to have a whiskey or something, I think.
Whiskey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'd make an exception and probably have a red, I would think.
Yeah. I think Martin's a genuinely happy guy and he's got a great sense of humour. And I think if I decided to take him back to the farm, he'd make it a really, really fun time. But yeah, I still need to think quite seriously about who I'm going to choose. And yeah, it's going to be tough.
After local Perth boy Greg splashed onto the scene last night, the heavenly atmosphere isn't likely to last.
I think the competition's going to heat up. I'm sure everyone's nice to each other at the moment, but you know, when there's a big prize at stake being Farmer Melia, you never know what could happen.
Greg's already sensed Melia's affection for James and decides it's time to take action.
But I've sort of got to take this opportunity to step it up a notch and get to know you.
I'm really happy to be back, to be given this opportunity.
I really am happy to be here.
She does have a lot of traits that I'm looking for in like a future partner as far as a dream girl. I mean, she's very beautiful.
It's not too far to come down from Perth either.
Nah, even if it was twice the long drive, it doesn't matter. It's really nice.
He's a fun-loving guy and I think deep down he's a real sweetheart, so I'm looking forward to spending more time with him as well.
How you doing, all right? Thanks, I chose Janine to go up the top of the hills and feed the cows. She's a bit quiet as a person, a bit shy, so I thought it'd be a good place to get a bit of alone time and get to know her on a different level. You're keen about finding, like you're dead set on not finding a person to settle down with. You just want it to be the right person. Yeah.
But previous heartbreak has left the shyest of girls a little anxious.
My mouth is very dry. I'm so, it's so nerve-wracking sitting that close to him.
And if you did find the right person, you'd have no hesitation.
Yeah.
No. That's what I want to hear. What do you reckon about me? Because you're not giving me much back.
Yeah, it's hard. I really find it hard to say, my
talk
feelings.
About your feelings. Yeah.
But from what I've seen of you, I really like your hair. Yeah, I like that you're cheeky.
Cheeky.
Yeah. And I think that, I could have heaps of fun with you.
Yeah?
I really like Ben. I think he's great, and he's definitely the sort of person that I'd be interested in. So he's really easy to talk to, funny, all that generic stuff, but it's so much better in real life. I'm so glad that you chose me, and I'm having heaps of fun.
Yeah.
I don't want to stay.
You want to stay, do you? Wow. Welcome to the maze. I'm going to go and try and find the middle, and if you girls come and find me, I'll give you a little kiss.
Ben's hoping that a bit of light-hearted competition will reveal which girl has the playful spirit to match his cheeky, charming nature.
Well, there is only 2 girls left now, and I thought get the fighting spirit out and see which one's going to get there first. Come find me! I'm in the middle!
All right.
Ben told us that there was a prize waiting for the winner, him, and a kiss. And I thought, yep, okay, gonna get there first.
Because we've been very friendly towards each other. I think he wants us to start vying for his attention a little bit more.
I'm here, ladies!
This way! Just like the race for Ben's heart, only one girl can get there first.
Where are you?
Seeing Ben with a big smile on his face, and I thought, right, yep, I won.
I was quite happy to see Lucy come around the corner, and she jumped up on me and gave me a big kiss. Right.
When I came around the corner, it was sort of like when you're with a couple and they start getting pretty into it in front of you.
Yay!
It's just an awkward situation. You feel like you shouldn't be there.
Better late than never. I was quietly glad that Lucy was the first one. Maybe it could be the first of many kisses to come. All right, we're going to go and find our way out of here again.
Sometimes I feel like I shouldn't talk because what I say is going to be stupid. And but sometimes I feel like I'm not good enough, so.
I peered outside at one stage and Janine was sitting there. You want your future wife to try and make contact with everyone that's involved in my family.
I think it'd be hard for him to let someone into his special little world.
What are you girls talking about? Hey?
Nothing.
What's going on here?
Girls' business. Not everything's about you, Ben.
I was pretty impressed with Lucy. She got on pretty well with my mum and my sister, and she could fit in quite well.
Ben can't escape introducing his parents without a gentle hint that it's time he chose a wife.
Just remember, there's one little space on the wall here.
The blank spot on the wall is a spot for me, and the other 3 places are, all my younger brothers and sisters on their wedding day. So hopefully, I'll have one soon somewhere. On that note, let's go.
Bye.
See ya. Ladies first.
Oh, what a gentleman.
Oh, far out.
Jakey.
The bum was right in front of me, and I thought this is a great opportunity to see how it feels.
Oh, here we go.
This is reaping barley at its best.
This is pretty cool. So, Ben, I reckon it's about time we switch places.
You reckon? I don't know about that.
Oh, I do.
Pretty hard to get me out ahead of seat, but
I do.
maybe I might let you go.
Maybe.
First girl to ever drive my header.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow. I feel special.
You feel very special.
Yay. When Ben let me go sit in the driver's seat, he's like, "Ooh, I'm in charge of this big guy." How you feeling?
And then just sort of steer around a bit.
Okay, I'll look after you, baby.
Yeah. Lucy did pretty well driving the header. She missed a bit of barley there, but I made her go out and pick it all up, so... she did a good job.
So, Ben, what are your takes on all this?
I'm starting to get a pretty good idea of, what I'm liking and what I'm not liking. She's not afraid to ask the big questions, and that's sort of what I like about it. She doesn't really hold back. You're a bit out there, sort of easy go.
Whack her in a tractor.
Whack her in a tractor. And I thought, yeah, you'd be the perfect girl for me to show what I do during the day.
Hey, I feel a little bit special. I can definitely see myself, included in Ben's life. So I hope Ben falls in love with me. It was nice to just have some one-on-one time with you.
Yeah.
Finally.
After
having to share you. See, look, you made me do.
You're blushing.
No, it's the heat. It's the heat. Oh, God.
Yes, we better go, but I'm going.
When we walked back to the farm, and he wrapped his arm around me and just felt nice. He fit well.
Hopefully the love drought might be over. I'm not too sure, but it's looking good at the moment. So romantic.
Oh, I don't think sheep can swim. I found a sheep in the dam. I was a bit worried because I thought it was going to drown. So I ran back to the house and got Ben.
What are you doing out there, hey? There was really no other way of getting it out, so we had to get in there and get wet anyway. If we didn't do it, it would have stayed in there and probably would have froze to death or died in the dam. I'm gonna go. I thought Janine would be quite scared about getting wet and dirty and jumping in the dam, and she jumped straight into it, and it shocked me a little bit. And then I just thought, nah, I'm grabbing you. Straight in, dumped her.
I think I completely let my guard down. It's a bit hard to keep my defences up when I've been thrown in a dam.
As soon as I could see that the sheep was still able to walk and jump out, I thought, yeah, I'm going to get Janine even wetter and get some mud over her. Oh, this is fun.
I guess that's my cheeky side coming out a little bit, and I'm like to muck around and have a bit of fun.
Janine covered in water and mud, it's not a bad look for her, actually. Let's get amongst it, eh? Stop looking at my ass, all right?
There is a crowd. So, I mean, this is the situation we're in, and we just have to, enjoy it until, Ben makes up his bloody mind.
Let's go, girls. Go on, Janine.
I'm coming. How far?
The longer you spend with the girls, the more feelings are involved, and the more feelings that you have towards each other. And it just starts playing with your head after a while because you don't really want to hurt either of them, but you know that you have to make a decision coming up at some stage.
You can't always take two girls with you everywhere.
I know, it'd be nice though.
Not that lucky.
No.
So when is it going to be one of us, not both of us?
Well, just got to be patient with me, girls.
Patience is a virtue, apparently.
Ben's starting to get the message. If he doesn't choose one of the girls soon, he may end up losing both. So he calls a rest stop and faces the music.
We could tell that Ben had something to say because he was a little bit nervous. Because he's normally so outgoing and confident. When he's nervous, he gets all shy.
Well, as you know, girls, I haven't let too much out in the last week or so. Been pretty hard to deal with, I think you'd say. But I want to go and take one of you girls and visit my mate's winery. Yeah, I'd like to share it with someone.
He described it as, a really beautiful, nice, romantic night in a winery and, probably candlelight and amazing menu. And, so I really want to go.
And I think that someone is going to be Janine.
Yay. Thank you.
yeah, it's an awesome place and enjoy it.
Yeah, thanks.
Like I do.
I was really happy and excited and, yeah, just couldn't get the smile off my face.
I chose Janine for a romantic date because I thought that the day before at my family, I did spend a lot more time with Lucy. And, yeah, I just wanted to get her in a different situation where it was hopefully a bit more relaxed for her and get to know her a bit more.
Has Ben finally learned to commit?
Paddleboats.
Oh, yeah.
Ben's hopeful their time alone will help him uncover the mystery of this shy city single.
I thought, what a better way to try and break the ice and, you know, get out in the middle of the dam and paddle around and have a bit of a chat with her and try and chase a few ducks.
Did you know they mate for life?
No, I didn't actually. You know a lot of stuff about a lot of stuff. I like it. I did not know that ducks mate for life, but now I do know. Janine's full of little witty comments like that, little one-liners, which, yeah, I quite enjoy, and I look over to her sometimes and think, where the hell did that come from?
As the sun sets, Ben whisks Janine away for a romantic dinner.
I need to stop being so shy. Yeah, when I think about it and I realise I'm being shy now, I try and say something, give a bit of input.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To a good night.
Yep.
And while Ben and Janine enjoy an extravagant dinner for two, back at the farm, Lucy is eating alone.
Yeah, it was hard not knowing what they're up to, but I think it's best not to know, and they'll just drive you crazy.
But with Janine, Ben's wasting no time getting to the heart of his thoughts.
I want to know if you could see anything with us happening.
I think I could.
Yeah.
And I know that I like you, so... And I think that, like, you're someone I definitely want to spend a lot more time with, so...
And now we're getting a few feelings out. Oh, I'm hearing a few things now.
Yeah, over time, I think I could fall in love with Ben. I have strong feelings for him now, and, yeah, he's pretty cute.
Thanks for coming to tea with me. Dinner with me.
Thanks for inviting me.
Great food.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Great company.
Thank you.
Great kiss. No, it was a good kiss. I quite enjoyed the kiss. It's been a while since I've had a kiss from someone and it was good.
Here we are on the Great Barrier Reef.
In far north Queensland, tropical fruit farmer Mark is taking Kerry on an unforgettable scuba diving date on the Great Barrier Reef.
How are you feeling?
A little bit nervous.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it's like an excited nervousness, you know.
I enjoy spending time with Kerry. It's a full day on our own, so this is her opportunity, this is her moment to shine.
Back at the plantation, Emily is feeling the pain of missing out.
I guess it's only fair that each of us spend alone time with Mark, but I'd be lying if I said that it didn't bother me a little bit. Yeah, I really like Mark and just kind of wonder, have a little bit of a think about what they might be up to.
Gotta get those biceps in, don't we? When I see Emily and Mark together, I think, wow, they're definitely similar in so many ways. And then when I'm with him, you know, we bounce off each other and the energy rises. You know, and I think that's where you notice that Mark has two sides. He's shy and he's outgoing. And so I think he could go either way.
I feel like I'm going to the moon.
I think today's going to be a real decider for us. You know, just having that full day alone together where, you know, it'll definitely tell both of us where we're at with each other, and I think it'll definitely guide the rest of the time together.
Kerry was super nervous, but once we were in the water, she almost ran out of air. She didn't want to come up.
When you relax down there and you realise it's just you, him, and the coral and the beautiful fish, it was breathtaking, and I couldn't have asked for a better date, and for him to have picked that for me, I felt very special.
I feel like completely knackered and numb as soon as I leave the water.
Having that time together on the reef, doing all the cute fun things together, there was more than enough opportunity to share that chemistry or to catch that moment if there was going to be one.
You know, I haven't had such a special day in such a long time.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Such an easy girl to hang out with. Whether that's as far as it would ever go with Kerry, just hanging out and being good friends. That's sort of maybe where my feelings at the end of the day were leading towards that. That's really what I like about her. I'd say it's fair to say that I'm falling for Emily. Yeah. We had to walk quite some distance to get to my little surprise, and even during this walk, Emily was commenting the whole way along the way of how beautiful it was, and it actually reminded her of home. And I remember just grinning because I thought, geez, if you think this is impressive, just wait until she sees where we're actually going.
It's so beautiful. Right? It's beautiful.
Worth the long walk?
Absolutely. It was such a beautiful setting and there was just a lot of romance in the air.
This is Mark's favourite piece of paradise, and he's banking that it will push all the right buttons.
Everything was so beautiful, it was so romantic.
I just wanted to wrap my arms around Em and just let her know, reassure the feelings that we've been having and the chemistry that's been going on, and I guess cheekily see if I could take it to the next level.
Standing under that waterfall was the perfect setting for a first kiss, and I definitely had butterflies. He's a really good kisser.
Being at the waterfall, having so much natural beauty surrounding us was just the perfect romantic day, and I think it was definitely a highlight of the farm stay for me, and hopefully for Emily as well. Special on our last night together. So please, let's have a seat. By now I know what Em likes, and it didn't take me too much to organise all of her favourite things, and I can definitely see how much she appreciates that. The reaction was just what I was hoping for.
Yeah? That's all right. That's acceptable.
Wow.
It was one of the nicest dinners I've ever had, just sitting there talking to him and having a laugh, and it was really comfortable.
Sometimes, Emily, I just look at you and I don't have any words to say. I guess you leave me kind of speechless. But that's all I need, just to look at you and smile, and I'm a pretty happy guy. I just find myself looking at her and smiling, and she's doing the same thing.
You're making me blush again.
I love to hear Emily talk, and I love to make her laugh, and she's got such a beautiful personality, and she's forever smiling, and I really like that about her.
I would never ever have thought that I could be feeling this way. I like that.
Yeah.
I guess we've just connected really well and found a really rare thing, which is, it's so nice.
If you'd like to raise your glass, I'd just like to cheers to what may lie around the corner.
Cheers.
Spending time with Kieran, getting to go for a horse ride was so cool. It's something we both love doing, so we were both really comfortable.
I thought I'd just take her for a ride up on a little special spot of mine that overlooks sort of the farm and neighbouring farms. Coming from a farming background, you sort of know how things work and you know, the goods and the bads, which makes you and I connect to a lot more.
Yeah.
And you've got spectacular eyes. You've got some of the beautiful eyes I've ever seen.
It'll just stare you down.
Stare me down every time you look at them. And you're fun, you're bubbly, you're enjoyable to be around, you're always up for a laugh, and yeah, you're a lovely girl.
It's hard to say how much I've fallen for him. Maybe on a scale to 1 to 10. Oh, maybe like a 9. I think, yeah, you're a very genuine guy as well. You can tell that with your family, and such a gentleman as such. And you look really good on a horse, so it's a plus.
I think Teagan and I have definitely bonded. Thank you. Too kind. There's something happening there, without a doubt, so see what happens from here.
Obviously, a few days ago when I didn't really get to participate in the activities that involve the horses, I thought that that might be a deal breaker for you because horses are your #1 passion.
Jay realises that her chances of a future with Kieran would soar if she could share his love of horses.
Jay's fairly keen to ride a horse, so I thought it'd be nice today, while the weather's clear, to take for a ride. Yeah, so just put complete faith in me. I'm not going to let you get hurt, so I'll be right beside you.
Okay. It was a little bit scary. I don't have the experience with the horses, so yeah, it's a little confronting.
Will Jay's feelings for Kieran be enough to conquer her fears?
Definitely think I'm one step closer to looking like I actually belong on a farm instead of just the awkward Gold Coast girl.
Get going. Right, there we go.
You sort of have to put all your trust in him in the lesson to make sure that nothing bad happens.
Feel safe?
Yeah, feel good. He's really trustworthy and, yeah, that's the traits that you look for in a relationship, so it's really good to obviously see that side of him.
All you can do is just sit back. Righto? Kick her up a bit more. Knowing Jay trusted me when we were riding reassured me that she trusts me as a person too, which I think, yeah, is a very important thing. How do you feel?
Got it.
You're killing it. It was really good to finally get on a horse. Yeah, she really impressed me. She's got a lot of confidence, so she went from a walk to sort of a gallop in the space of 10 minutes, so it's not a bad effort. Look at that. Too easy.
Got it.
Very good rider.
It's definitely ignited a passion in me, and obviously Kieran's really passionate about it, so it's really good to be able to finally have that connection there.
Not that hard, is it?
No, it's good. Must be a good teacher.
Not a very good teacher. Just the natural.
Oh, thanks.
Melina, the best bar and grill in Australia.
Really?
It is, yep.
I'm looking forward to it.
You'll love it.
He took me to one of his favourite places in Young, which, you know, really meant a lot because it means a lot to him.
I've got the usual table organised.
So hopefully brings out his romantic side, maybe. I don't know. Fingers crossed.
Cheers to getting off the farm and spending time with each other.
Cheers.
Since Tegan's leaving the farm, Jay's definitely, yeah, wooed me over. She's just a bubbly, fun girl. You know, I feel very comfortable around Jay. We can talk about anything. And, yeah, she enjoys the things that I do. You know, I noticed a lot of things that I really enjoyed about you. That you're not scared to have a go at anything. You jump straight in. I think that's, you know, that's amazing. Yeah, during the dinner, Jay told me how she felt, so which was really nice to hear. Yeah, no, it was really good to hear.
I just wanted to let you know that obviously I think that we have very similar personalities. You're really down to earth, you're a very fun, loving sort of person. So, you know, that's something that is obviously really appealing to me. And I can see myself definitely falling for you. And I thought that now was obviously the perfect time just to express that to you.
Oh, I definitely feel the same, and I think it's could be something very exciting. Very exciting. Yeah, I definitely think there's something happening there, without a doubt. So, yeah, I'm just going to sit down and think now and see what happens from here, I guess.
Yo, cheers.
Cheers.
As their perfect evening draws to an end, could this be the start of something special for Kieran and Jay? Luck.
I've never fallen in love before, and what I think is so bizarre about this that there is actually one I could say I could marry, and I think it's a miracle.
For better or worse, his 3 potential wives have already moved in.
Hey, do you like the dress? Do you reckon that's country?
I've got a hairdryer and a hair straightener and a curler. Nick is the ideal guy, tall, dark and handsome and funny and a country boy.
And while vegetarian Tamika might not be the most obvious choice to come to a farm,
Check out my gumboots.
she knows exactly why she's here.
I feel like I've had my fun and, you know, I'm tired of that. I'm ready to just find my person and settle down.
She's not the only one.
Do you reckon we need these?
After 2 failed relationships, radio DJ Sophie's hoping to strike third time lucky with Nick.
Wow.
Yeah, there's definitely a chemistry, so I find him attractive and he's cute. He's definitely cute.
You made yourselves at home, it's good to see.
What are we doing here?
Today we're picking spuds, girls. What do you think?
Bring it on. Get our hands dirty.
Yeah, looking at it, you'll get your hands dirty, but... so let's get in on it. Go for it.
I do not like to get my hands dirty. I hate getting my hands dirty.
The name of the game, girls, fill your bucket in box, and then start again.
I want it just to be a good fun time for them and do a bit of work and teach them the farming ways, and it'll be a good chance for me to see their character.
Do you want all the roots?
No, I've just met you.
While Sophie's hoping to keep things clean, vegetarian Tamika can't wait to get stuck in.
I definitely want to impress Farmer Nick. I wouldn't be here if there wasn't that aspect to it, if I didn't care what he thought. then it would mean that, you know, I had no hope at all of cultivating a connection.
But fun-loving Tegan's got a different idea.
So we were all trying to pick the potatoes and do the job right, but I decided that it was all a bit too much. So I picked up some mud and threw it at Tamika.
Don't you start a war? She was determined to start a mud war and she got it in the end. I'm not going to sit back and let others have all the fun.
And soon enough, no one is safe.
Oh, she's done it now.
I did not want to have a mud fight because I was wearing a cowboy shirt with diamonds on it. I want no part in this.
I think she'll soon realise that maybe wearing the nicest clothes you own on the farm isn't a smart idea. I think Nick probably prefers a girl that can get her hands dirty and not worry about it because he can just wash it off.
I don't know about this. Maybe I'm not cut out to be a potato farmer's wife.
You'll fit right in. Yeah, I brought him out here for, you know, a bit of work and it didn't quite pan out that way, but definitely broke the ice anyway, so it's good.
Feels really surreal that I might have met my future husband.
I feel like there's a connection with Nick, so hopefully I can spend some alone time with him.
Morning, girls. How are you?
Oh, hey. What the hell?
About to go chuck a line in. You want to come, Soph?
Yeah, just me?
I've only got 2 rods. So.
Idiot.
No, you'll be right.
It's radio DJ Sophie who's first in with a chance. That leaves Tegan and Tamika reeling.
So I was a bit disappointed because I do like fishing, so I would have really liked to go out with him.
All right, you take the bucket. Let's
you.
go for it.
The prospect of finding love is pretty huge, so it's good to have a bit of alone time and just to see whether or not there's a genuine connection there.
But for a 26-year-old farmer who's never been in love, alone time with a girl is a whole new ball game.
Yeah, I've only had the one relationship, and that was 10 years ago, back when I was 16, and I think back then I was too eager for that one thing. We know what that one thing is, but so for once in my life, I'd actually like to get to know them like a best friend.
Nick's hoping a gentle spot of fishing might be just the way to do it.
Yeah, put your hand here, because as soon as you release it, the line will go.
I have never been fishing, so this is going to prove very interesting.
Yeah, just a little swing.
A little?
Don't have to chuck the bejesus out.
I broke it!
Where
did it go?
Way out there.
It's gone I broke it.
It might have been my fault, but I'm pretty sure I said a few times just a little swing. You know, you don't have to chuck it like a golf club, and she just went bang bang and yeah, lost it all.
Luckily, Nick's got a few other lines up his sleeve.
I must say, when I first seen you yesterday, you thought, she's hot. You have beautiful eyes.
Oh, thanks.
Where'd you get them?
My mum.
Make good babies anyway.
Good for making babies.
Should put you into breeding. No.
Oh my God. Put you into breeding. Nick could do with a lot of lessons on love, definitely, on how to chat to the ladies. But it was nice that he said that, you know, I've got beautiful eyes. He's got nice eyes too, actually. So, perfect match.
Doesn't look like we're going to catch a fish. Chatting to you's better than catching all the fish in the dam, so...
Oh, good line.
Nick and Sophie may be going home empty-handed, but it seems their hearts are full.
What I'll take away from the time we shared is just I like her, I love her energy, and if we did go into breeding, oh no, they'd be cute little fellas, I think. Yeah. Sheepies, get into it.
Woo! Food! And it's free. Come on. It's definitely refreshing to come across a guy like Nick who is open about his feelings and isn't too shy to let people know. Oh yeah, the sun's come out. It's beautiful.
Not nearly as beautiful as you.
Nick, thank you. I think, you know, guys these days think that they should keep it cool and not rush into things too much and, you know, try to lead the ladies on a bit, but that's not the right way to go about it.
Hey, look, see? Rainbow.
A full rainbow?
Yep. Where's the gold? Where's the gold?
Yeah, where is the gold?
Right here. I got you right here. I'm not one that believes in much, but when Tegan was there and the rainbows come out, and I don't know if that's a sign, but it's a pretty friggin' good one. What do you think? Sun's about to go down. Nice, isn't it?
Very romantic.
It is romantic. Looking out, the sun's about to go down, and definitely probably one of the romanticest scenes I've ever been in my life. I must say, Tegan, you are definitely one of the most funnest chicks I've come across in forever, actually.
Really?
You are. Serious.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's so easy to get along with you, and yeah.
Thank you.
And you're gorgeous with it, you know?
Yeah.
It's like everything.
The whole package. I think there's definitely a spark between Nick and I. I think he likes me for me and I like him for him. I'm really comfortable around you. There's no pressure or anything. Yeah. It's really cool to be able to be like that with someone.
And I love the fact that you love out here. And...
Yeah, I love it. And you're awesome. It's a bonus.
I've went through life and I've actually never met a girl I could say I could fall in love with, and Tegan's come across and I look at her and think I could actually fall in love with you, you know what I mean? And that's incredible. Fitted a fair bit in.
Yeah.
You
got a post office?
Yeah, you got a post office. That's where I had one of my first little blue light discos. I took Tegan for a bit of a scenic route through Gordon, and she loved it. Got a rose here for you. They won't mind. Tell you what, though, something I can give you.
Thank you.
We've got a nice little cottage feel about Gordon, and I'm proud of it, and I think she also was quite wrapped with their little town.
Tegan.
G'day,
Tegan.
Hi, George. Nice to meet you. Tegan. He decided that he could introduce me to some of his friends down at the Gordon pub, which was, you know, a big step to meet, like, friends.
Yeah.
Lovely to meet you all.
Cheers. Good on you, Nick. I think you've got a winner.
Apparently I got an approval from them, which was lovely. I wanted to sink at least one. I felt really, you know, lovely to be able to see that side and for him to feel that he could show me that comfortably and hopefully making me fall in love with Gordon, which he succeeded in.
Nick's convinced Tegan would be right at home in Gordon. And in his boldest move yet, Nick has decided to reveal his secret life dream. Nothing in the world is closer to his heart.
Yeah, so I must admit, Tegan, it's been great to have the day with you.
Thank you.
This is my dream home. Yeah, I'd love to just do it up. So if you can picture it, you'd picture a swing over there. You'd push on a swing with a kid maybe.
Yeah, I had no idea that Nick had a dream house and that he really knew what he wanted in the future. So it was really good to see that he had some direction of where he wants to head, and it is a beautiful location. So yeah, it'd be really lovely to see his dream come true.
I've never said this to a girl ever before in my life, Tegan, but I could actually see a future with you.
Yeah, that's great. Well, thank you. I can too. I think we get along really well and we're compatible and we both love the country and want the same things in the future, so could really go forward from here. He made it pretty clear that he could see me in his future and a family and everything. So, but it was I felt really lovely that he could show me that and felt comfortable enough to do that. So I was, yeah, wow.